24 hours ago, Elementor released a new version, 3.5.0. It has some cool new features. I will walk you through them one by one. I will teach you how to use them so you can improve your website's design and functionalities. And now let's get started. Alright, before we jump in, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. That really helps to put the word out on the streets. And now let me walk you through the new updates. We have 4 new features. They are really cool features, and we have one experiment, and there are many bug fixes which we will not be talking about because it makes no sense. So the first feature, which is a really cool one, and I'm sure it will have wide usage across all Elementor users. So they're introducing us CSS transform, rotate, scale, skew, offset, and flip any element. This is really cool. I will show you how it works. The second feature is meet multi-select for page elements. So this really saves time for people who do a lot of manual work. So let's say you can bulk select multiple elements and widgets, and you can either remove them or duplicate them. The third feature also is for saving time. So now they have you can mark your most used widgets as favorites, and you can access them faster. And the fourth feature, which is really cool one as well, is that they've added text stroke control, which is really useful for design purposes, especially text design. Obviously text design because it's only for text, but yeah, it's really cool features. I will walk you through them as well. So let's move on to the first feature, which is CSS transform. I have created a test page to show you all the changes on the test page. I hope you don't mind that. It's a private test page, so it will not be accessible from anywhere else, but you can see in here that my Elementor is the latest version, so it's 3.5.0. Now let's wait for the page to load. Now let's add any element in here. Let's add some text, okay, some random text. And now when we go to the advanced tab, you can see in here that we have transform. So this transform is not visible, is not present in the older versions of Elementor. It's only visible in the 3.5.0. You can see in here that this is the CSS transform, and in here we can rotate, offset, scale, skew, and do all the mentioned functionalities. So I will show you how to do that. So let's say we can rotate the text like this. Okay, we can make it 3D rotate. You can see the effect. We can change how the x-axis works and how the y-axis works. map. Let's add something else. So that's a bug, Elementor, you should fix it. Let's add an image. And now we can actually delete all the elements like this. Delete 5 items and it will be deleted. So it is this fast now to bulk select items and remove them. This is really time-saving feature. The third feature was adding a widget as a favorite. You can see we have a favorites tab in here. So let me close all the others. So we have a favorite tab in here, and whenever I click on any widget, right click on any widget, it will tell me to add to favorites. So all I did was to right click on any widget and add to favorites. So this way they will be at the top of the list, so I don't have to go through all the other tabs and find my favorite widgets. They will be faster, accessed faster. I just want to repeat the previous part because I don't want you guys to miss anything. Because we failed once for the map element. Let me show you again the bulk select part. So let's say we have an image carousel. So all I'm doing is holding the control button on my keyboard and left clicking the element. And then while the control button is selected, I will click on the carousel and the image. Okay, and now I will leave the control button, so I'm no longer holding the control button, and I will right click on any of the elements, and you can see we have duplicate and we have delete 3 items, which we will do. So this was the second feature. The third feature was adding it to the favorite list, the any meet favorite widget section, and the fourth feature is also a cool one. With this, we can have our text, our titles to be structured. So we add a title. So all we did was we came here and added a heading, right? We just added a heading. And now we go to the style of the heading. Let's remove this one. Now we go to the style of the heading. And in here, you can see text stroke. So this is not visible on older versions or, on the previous versions of Elementor, so it's only visible on 3.5.0. So you just click on that and you can see we can easily add text stroke. So you can see that we're adding a stroke. Let's make it bigger. Okay, and now let's go to the stroke, and you can see that our text and our titles can be way more appealing and beautiful, and we can change the color. We can change anything that we want, and we can work around this. We can add some yellow element or whatever it is that you want to do. Now it's possible. So this was the fourth feature. And as for the fifth one, which is an experiment, for that we need to activate, we should go to Elementor, settings. For the experiment, we need to activate the experiments tab right here, activate all experiments, so we can have the fifth feature, which is to hide native WordPress widgets from the panel search results because they are really, really boring. Okay, the WordPress widgets, these ones are boring. They have no style and they have no usage, so you can just simply hide them, which is also designed to save you time. So for design purposes, we have 2 features. The first one was the advanced transform, and in here we can transform any element. Okay, we can make it to go on hover to be corrected on hover. So let's say it's flipped horizontally, and on hover it's, why isn't it working? Okay, it seems that there are some bugs right now, but yeah, so this was it. So I was trying to make it flipped horizontally on the normal state and then back to the normal state, so on the hover, but it seems that the function is not working. It's okay, I will write this to the support. They just released the new version 24 hours ago, so it's normal that they have some fixes to do. I'm sure they will release 3.5.1, 0.2 and newer versions with each one of them having some fixes in it. So they will fix these issues as well. It's good that we found it. So let me know in the comments which feature you like the most and what feature would you like to have in Elementor next. So I will submit it for you in the GitHub forums
of Elementor. So if this was helpful for you guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me a lot and helps a lot of people as well. Thanks a lot for watching the video, and see you next time. I'm your man Nar. Cheers.